And good evening and welcome to the Hive in Angola for high school basketball tonight as the Angola Hornets, who are off to their first 3-0 start in a decade, play host to the Woodland Warriors, who come in at 2-2. Alongside Mark Cockcroft, I'm Brett Briscoe. Great to have you with us tonight. And I think we've determined one thing after 3 games for this Angola team. Basketball's fun again in Angola.
It is. Very, very exciting. And for a Tuesday night, this is quite a crowd.
Yeah, there's a team that is going to play hard for 32 minutes. In fact, you'll hear us a lot of times refer to a hockey line change because Coach Weber, 3.5 minutes into the game, he'll send 5 new guys in, and he rotates them like that the entire game. So I know the other night we played 10 players in the first quarter against Concord.
And that's not something you might normally see, but the kids know going into conditioning during the week that they have to really get after it during conditioning of the week, because when they have the opportunity to play on Tuesday nights or Friday nights, it's time to get after it.
The game these two teams played a week ago is going to be, or a year ago, is going to be hard to duplicate tonight. I'm not sure we really want to go through that. Angola beat Woodland in a triple overtime contest down in Woodburn last year.
I don't remember the last time, other than that one. I don't remember the last time there was a triple overtime game. Do you?
It's been a while, but
I mean, double every once in a while.
Yeah, that was one of 6 overtime games Angola played last year.
Yeah, that fact is amazing.
That was one off a state record for overtime games in a season, and that was a fun team. I think people lose track or lose sight of the fact that Angola won 15 games last year.
That's normally a very, very good season.
Yeah,
but I think this group has their eyes set a little bit higher.
Yeah, I mean, and you got a lot of those same kids back. You've got Niles Knox, who was a freshman. He's a year older. Drew Weber's a year older. You got a lot of guys coming off the bench who contributes. Jacob Fraley led him in scoring the opening night at Wawasi. I mean, you got a lot of guys that can score on this team. And defensively, they are fun to watch. And, you know, it sounds like a pun because their nickname's the Hornets, but they swarm around like a bunch of Hornets on defense.
That term will be used a lot this year.
It will be.
By coaches, opposing parents, everybody.
Yeah. A couple of notes for you as far as future games go. The Angola boys game against Fremont on the Saturday before Christmas, December 20th. That has now been moved to the MTI Center at Trine University. That'll be a varsity-only game. The JV teams will play Thursday night prior here at the high school gym. And the game against Belmont later on in the season has also been moved. We'll give you details on that as we get a little bit closer. We'll step away, take a timeout. We'll come back and get you with the starting lineups and the tip-off. It's next. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Steuben County REMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com. Steuben County RE.
The hometown life is a good life. Morning coffee at a local cafe. Friendly people who always take the time to stop and say hello. Our hometown is a great place to build a future. We're here to help you do it.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
That wasn't bad for an impromptu version of the national anthem by Angola assistant coach Ross Kinsey. The sound system didn't work. There was about a minute of dead silence, and Ross went over and grabbed the microphone and sung the national anthem.
That was amazing.
Now let's get down to James Woodworth and tonight's starting lineups.
Number 11, Colin Klepper. Number 20, Cooper Smith. Number 22, Alex Art. Number 34, Liam Hurtig. And number 44, Griffin Clear. Now your starters. Number 1, Ashton Jackway. Number 4, Camden Brooks. Number 12, CJ Bullock. Number 13, Nate Peters. And number 30, Keaton Delagrange. The Warriors are coached by Mr. John Baker. Number 11, Reed.
got the video on the video board before the starting lineups. It's turning into a big time here at Angola as we are set to get underway. It'll be Ben Thomas to jump against the sophomore Cooper Smith. Or excuse me, Alex Delagrange, and the tap is controlled by Angola, and the Hornets will go on the attack first. And Fraley dials up a three from the right corner, and Angola picks right up where they left off on Saturday night. And here comes that full court pressure as Woodlan gets it into the front court with C.J. Bullock. I told you, Angola flat out gets after it on defense. Here's a drive to the basket. Shot up is no good for Delagrange, but he's fouled and will go to the line and shoot two.
Hornet foul number 20 is first, team's first.
Fraley led Angola in scoring with 16 opening night at Wawasee a week ago tonight as Delagrange's first free throw rolls around and falls through.
He didn't take long putting up that first three.
No, it didn't. Second one is no good, and the rebound to Niles Knox. Niles has flirted with double-doubles each of the last two games. He had 21. Fraley again. That one's off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound loose on the floor. Stuckey goes down after it. Angola gets another chance at this possession. Thomas gets it out to Stuckey. Reed Lance kick in the corner for Knox. That three may have been partially blocked. And the rebound comes down to Austin Jacque. Jacque right down the lane. Left-handed reverse layup is no good. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Angola. .6:47 to play here in the opening quarter, just underway. Nice cut to the basket by Bullock, and can't handle the pass. It's out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. There's another big weekend for Angola coming up Friday and Saturday. It'll be back-to-back games. A road trip down to Garrett. Here's a feed inside to Knox. Pump fake, shot up and good for Niles Knox. And then back home to take on a new opponent on the schedule this year, the Elkhart Lions. Here's a run out to the other end, and Delagrange went for the tomahawk dunk, and he's fouled from behind.
Ben Thomas has the hops to block that.
Yes,
and
he does.
Just about got it clean.
Saw the delay, and right there, foul was worth it by Thomas right there. He missed a free throw.
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw the delay on the YouTube broadcast, and Thomas came a long way to even catch up with him.
Mm-hmm.
But Delagrange hits 1 out of 2. And it's a 5-2 ball game. Here's Stuckey right of the lane. Double teamed, and a whistle and a foul on Woodlan. This will be the first on the Warriors. And that's going to go on Delagrange, excuse me. And it'll be Angola basketball down near the corner.
Thomas, one of the premier hurdlers in this part of the state. He can chase down about anybody.
Lob for Stuckey was over his head, but fortunately Knox there. Fraley will try again. That one rims out. Loose ball, right place. Stuckey, right place, right time. 2 points for Ryan Stuckey. He's coming off a 25-point performance the other night. Here's a foul. And I think that's going to go on Ben Thomas on a hold, and that's 2 quick ones on Ben.
Number 2, Ben Thomas, his second, team's third.
And it's going to get Landon Leach off the bench checking into the ball game. Bullock behind the back dribble through traffic. Kick in the corner for Delagrange. He'll work the dribble back up top. And they'll turn it over. So Leach is in for Thomas. who sits with those 2 early fouls. Angola leads at 7-2. Liam Hertig, a sophomore, is checked in now for the Warriors. Right corner, Fraley again. Second 3 of the night for Jake Fraley. And it's 10-2. Hornets off to the fast start. Woodlan a little out of control. Here's a layup on a nice cut to the basket from Jacque, and he's got his first bucket. Angola quickly to the other end. Leach will fire a 3. That's off the back of the rim. And Jacque's got the rebound. Up ahead to Delagrange, and he'll lay that one up. And I think he had a thought to try to dunk that one at first.
He did.
Stuckey down the lane. Backs it against Bullock. Draws contact and will shoot 2. If you're watching Angola for the first time this year, it is so different than what we've seen in the past. It is like a breakneck speed. And we haven't even got to the 5. We're just under the 5-minute mark, and they've already got 10 points on the board. Stuckey's free throw is no good. Rupel will check into the ball game. Crew Weber waits at the scorer's table. He'll check in for Stuckey if he makes his free throw. So 1 out of 2 for Stuckey. He'll have a seat, and Weber, the 6'6 sophomore, is into the ball game. Rupel also checked in. Weber gets the steal, couldn't get the shot, and on the rebound, looking like a lot of contact, no call, and Angola will press off the missed shot. And Woodlan wants a timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. Back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
it's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
And what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now, it's in our name.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Jeremy Bracey with RE/MAX Results. Jeremy's proud to serve our community with the same heart and dedication you see on game night. Whether you're buying or selling your next home, Jeremy will guide you every step of the way. Call 260-466-5037 and reach your goals together with Jeremy Bracey and RE/MAX Results.
Hornet foul number 12, Landon Leach, his first, team's fourth.
Leach picks up his first. Angola scored 25 points in the first quarter against Concord here on Saturday night. And they're on pace to come close to that here in this first quarter.
Now that was a turnover.
Yes, it was. And now the officials can't decide where we're taking the ball out. Caswell will bring it across the timeline. Works off a screen up top from Knox. Knox with a backdoor cut. Maybe got just a little too far under. Couldn't get it to go, and Woodlan's back the other way. And it was poked away from behind. Caswell came up with a steal, and Woodlan got it right back. The shot fake, and the shot is up and good for Camden Brooks. Quickly on the other end, a quick 3 by Angola is no good. And here's Delagrange off the glass, and Woodlan has climbed back to cut it to a 1 point game. It's 11-10. Leach will try a 3 in the corner. That's in and out. And Delagrange has the rebound. Now the long outlet to Cooper Smith, but they turn it over. And now a couple of substitutions. Klepper is in for Woodland. Also checking in, Camden Brooks. And Haven Steinkamp has come in for Angola. I think Coach Weber sees that corner three's been open about every time down the floor, and number 5 may be his best shooter from there.
He can certainly hit it.
Caswell finds Steinkamp. There it is. I'll be doing tarot card readings this weekend. 14-10 Angola. Woodland a little out of control and bailed out by a kick by Angola. That corner three's been open almost every time down the floor.
Yeah, I think they've taken 5 from there, and they've hit 3 of them.
That was the first bucket of the night for Steinkamp. Delagrange back in for the Warriors. Woodland team with 5 sophomores and 2 freshmen on the roster. That's a nice up and under move by Cooper Smith for his first bucket. Steinkamp in the corner again, wide open. This time Weber. That corner's going to have singe marks in it if this keeps up. Woodland quickly to the other end, and an offensive foul.
Rupel
Is called against C.J. Bullock.
Boy, he set up for that one early. Saw it coming, didn't he?
Yes, he did. Jackway has checked back in now for Woodland. Stuckey down the lane. Cut off, used up his dribble, comes out to Steinkamp. Haven runs it into the lane. Runner would not go. And the rebound pulled down by Woodland's Nate Peters, and he is fouled. That'll be 5 against Angola, so we'll walk the other way, and free throws coming up for Woodland. Weber picks up the foul, his first. So Peters will go to the free throw line with Woodland trailing by 5. First one's off the side, no good. We mentioned 5 sophomores on this roster for Woodland, and Peters is one of them. Missed them both, and Weber's got the rebound for Angola, speaking of sophomores. Stuckey spins in the paint, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Woodland. That'll be the 4th on the Warriors. Were they saying he was shooting? No.
Woodland foul, number 30, Pete Delagrange, his second, team's 4th.
Knox is going to check back in for Angola. Herdig and Brooks back in for Woodland. Camden Brooks, one of 2 freshmen on the roster for Woodland. Inbounds comes to Knox. Kick in the corner, Caswell for 3. That one's short. But Angola's got the offensive rebound. Rupel will try a triple, and that's good.
Who got that rebound?
Knox.
Knox did.
Woodland quickly to the other end. Jackway pulls up, can't get it to go, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Caswell.
Hornet foul, number 1, Tommy Caswell, his first. At the line, shooting 2, number 1, Ashton Jackway.
Ashton Jackway will shoot 2 as Fraley will check in for Caswell. Jackway's free throws up and good.
Number 20, Jacob Fraley. And for Woodland,
Look at Haven.
He's
my
going
place.
down to the corner. You know what Angola's thinking, a quick trip down the floor and a kick to that corner. Shot no good, but Woodland's got the rebound, and the putback is good. There to clean it up and put it in was Nate Peters. Knox right down the lane with the left hand. Wouldn't go, but he's fouled and he'll shoot two. You know, Woodland's kind of got to like, as hot as Angola's been from behind the arc, Woodland's got to like the fact they're only down 5.
It's only the second trip to the line tonight for the Hornets.
Knox's free throw rims out. Reed Lance is back into the Angola lineup to replace Haven Stockamp. And 1 out of 2 for Knox. He's got 3. Angola's had a ton of players score in this first quarter. Here's Smith down the lane. Tried to dump it for Hurtig. It was off his finger, then picked up by Peters. Had his reverse layup blocked, and here comes Angola in a hurry. Up ahead, Rupel will lay it up and in.
He was thinking about dunking that, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. It crossed his mind. And Woodland will turn it over on the inbounds. Knox comes up with a loose basketball. Had it blocked, picked up by Stuckey. He'll muscle it up and fouled, and will shoot two. Hurtig picks up his first.
You had mentioned 25 points in the first quarter.
It's coming.
It is.
There's a minute left. They got time to score about 7. Boy, they get it down the floor and shoot it. Stuckey's first is good.
2 out of 3 at the line tonight for Ryan.
Second one is off the back of the rim, no good, but Knox has the offensive rebound. Got it to Stuckey, and he'll put it in. 26 first quarter points for Angola. And the lead all of a sudden 11, and that'll be Angola basketball. They say it went off of Jacque and out of bounds right in front of the Woodland bench. And I'm not sure that head coach John Baker agreed. Knox right down the lane to the bucket. That rolls off no good, and Woodland's got the rebound.
Not sure what the call is there.
Was that a flop?
Is that what that is?
You know,
no,
the technical Angola had at Central Noble was supposedly for flopping. Is that new that they're enforcing this year?
I don't know. But Woodland got the ball. Not sure what that call is now.
Near steal by Lance. Here's a pull-up jumper right of the lane by Hurtig that's no good. Long outlet for Fraley. Contact as he's fouled hard and will shoot two.
He got his money's worth on that one.
Yeah, that's going to go on Jacque.
Fraley's first trip to the line.
Nothing but net. Team high 7 for Fraley here in the first quarter. Angola has run that lead to 12. They've had a little burst right here at the end of the quarter. Fraley looking for his 8th point. Got it. (28-15) Angola. Here's a drive by Jacque, and he'll lay it up and in. Down to 4 seconds. Stuckey right down the lane to the basket. Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound comes down to Herdig, and that'll be the end of the quarter. After one, the Hornets put up 28 in the first quarter. They lead Woodland by 11. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Autocraft Auto Body. They repair it all, from classics to the contemporaries. They do collision repair, frame repair, custom paint and body work, complete restoration of the classics. And don't forget, you've got the right to choose who repairs your damaged vehicle, not your insurance company. Call Autocraft Auto Body, 1001 South Wayne Street in Angola, 260-665-0077. I've known Rob and Jamie for a while. They will get you done right.
Yep. They've done some work for me.
On to the second quarter. Angola hung 28 in the first quarter. And you can say what you want about Angola basketball, but boring's not one of the words you can use. They fly around on defense. They look for the first quick shot they can find on offense. Here's Bullock back into the ball game after having to sit in that first quarter with 2 fouls, and Woodland will turn it over. Angola by 11, just underway, second quarter. Fraley's already hit 2 in that corner, drives it back out, now kicks it for Stuckey in the corner. Lance with an extra pass for Thomas, who had to sit with 2 early fouls, and his pass into the corner for Fraley a little too tall. Now it's an Angola turnover.
Fired a fastball.
Yes, he did. Woodland into the front court. Drive, Thomas able to cut it off by Peters down there on the baseline. Peters again with a floater on the baseline, and that time it's good.
That was a nice move.
Angola's lead is 9, 28-19. Kick in the corner for Lance. Now Thomas right down the lane, and he traveled. Bullock, right side, Jackway. To De La Grange, and he drives down the lane, and he'll go back to the free throw line where he's been there quite a few times tonight. This will be his 4th trip to the line, as Weber's off the bench to check back in for Angola, and here comes Tyler Ruppel, going to enter the ball game after the first free throw. De La Grange's first is good. He's got 7. Fraley and Lance will get a breather as Weber and Ruppel are back into the lineup. De La Grange got them both. He's got 8 in the ball game, and Woodland back to within 7. It's 28-21. Stuckey drives in, kick for Thomas. Left side, Knox got a step down to the baseline. Shot fake, put it up, no. Got his own rebound. Pump fake, puts it back up, and that one goes for Niles Knox. He's got 5. And it's 30-21, back to a 9-point Angola advantage. De La Grange, backdoor cut as he got it to Brooks, but looked like he lost it on the way up, got it back, and then a whistle and a foul on Angola. It's either going to be Knox or Stuckey. They were both there, and they'll put it on Ryan Stuckey.
Hornet foul number 3, Ryan Stuckey. His first, team second.
2 on Angola here in this quarter as Bullock is back in for the Warriors.
And for Woodlan, number 12, CJ Bullock.
Kick in the corner for Jackway, guarded by Rupel. De La Grange tried to get it to Jackway. He zigged when De La Grange thought he was going to zag, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. Stuckey will try a 3. That rims out. Weber got a hand on the rebound right to Knox, and then he's fouled on the way up. And he will go to the line and shoot 2.
Woodlan foul number 13, Nate Peters, his first, team's first. At the line, shooting 2, Niles Knox.
Knox came out kind of grimacing a little bit with that right shoulder.
He got hacked pretty good on that.
First one's up and good. 6 for Niles as Caswell is back into the ball game to replace Stuckey. Leach is also back in for Angola. You got to pay attention. You don't really know who's in the game for the Hornets at any given time. Knox got them both. Back to an 11-point lead for Angola. Hornets will pull back on the pressure as Brooks takes it to the free throw line. Off balance shot, no good, and another rebound for Knox. He's going to be knocking on the door of another double-double by the time this is done, and a nifty drive by Caswell for 2.
First points of the night for Tommy.
And Caswell with a defensive effort to knock it out of bounds. Got it inbounds to Peters and back to Brooks. He'll bring it into the front court. Works it over to the right side. Now comes to De La Grange, top of the key. That one was knocked away from behind, loose on the floor, and Knox comes up with a loose ball.
And Caswell tipped that.
Yeah, Caswell looks to get it up the floor in a hurry. Here's Weber, reverse layup. It's no good. And Bullock back the other way for Woodlan. Got it inside, and the shot would not go for De La Grange, but he's fouled, and he'll go back to the free throw line.
Number 12, Landon Leach, his second, team's third.
We talk about Niles Knox. He's knocked on the door of a double-double nearly every game this season, and he's in the process of doing it again tonight.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 rebounds.
What, 7 or 8 points too, so.
Mm-hmm. 7 and 7.
Second one is no good, and Weber's got the rebound. So 1 of 2 for De La Grange. Rupel will try a 3. That one's off the front of the rim, no. Stockamp ripped the rebound away, and Leach picks it up and puts it in. And here comes Angola trying to trap deep in the backcourt. And Woodlan in trouble, and they'll get a quick timeout. As Camden Brooks was actually headed the wrong direction.
Full timeout, Woodlan.
So Woodlan will take the full timeout. That'll give us a chance to set what's coming up for you later this week here on Hometown Media. Some Thursday night, we'll be right back here for the Angola Lady Hornets as they host Leo. Man, that's loud.
That is loud.
That is very loud. And then Friday night, it'll be a road trip to Garrett to take on the Railroaders in a big NECC conference game. And I know you look at Garrett's record and think, well, they're not very good this year. Well, they haven't been real healthy either. And they're starting to get all their players back. So it's going to be a tough road game for Angola coming up on Friday night.
Yeah, when they get all their players back, everybody's going to be like, whoa.
Yeah.
What happened here?
And then no broadcast of the Elkhart game Saturday night. At least that's the plan for now. You know, it is the holidays. I've got an uptown family Christmas this weekend.
It's that time of year.
You know, and I've missed it for several years, but, you know, some of the aunts and uncles are getting older, and
yeah,
you just don't know.
No, you don't.
So Woodlands basketball after the timeout. And Angola comes full throttle, full court press, but Woodland will get it into the front court. But Caswell again tips it from behind, and Angola comes up with a steal. Long outlet for Stockcamp. And now Angola will settle into the offense with 3:46 to play here in the first half. Stockcamp from deep, and that's no good. And Woodland's back the other way. And a lot of gems you would have said from the logo. Woodland several attempts, couldn't get it to go. Ruppel comes out with it. Angola quickly to the other end. Ruppel into the lane. Leach looks to spin down the lane. Nice kick for Stockcamp in the corner, and that three rims out. And up ahead it comes to Bullock, and he will take it in, and it's knocked away from behind by Caswell again.
Wow, that's 3 trips in a row. Caswell very active on defense.
Colin Klepper will check in for Woodland. And Ashton Jackway will check in. Boy, I tell you what, both teams are using their bench very liberally tonight. Every dead ball between the two teams, there's 3, 4, 5 players checking in every whistle almost. Here's De La Grange left of the lane, kicks it over in the corner for Jackway. He'll take a long 2 and knock it down. Woodland's not a team that looks for the 3. Here's Caswell, drive to the hoop, won't go. And on the rebound, I think they're going to get Caswell with a foul. And for Tommy, that'll be his second. 14 fouls on Angola here in this quarter. Angola leads at 36-24. We've still got 2:48 to play. Here's De La Grange down the lane with the left hand, and it's good. Leach, kick in the corner for Stockcamp. I think that pass might have been deflected. Here's a 3 for Weber that's no good. And Ruppel will track down the long rebound. Boy, Angola just hustles for every loose ball. Stockcamp even deeper. That's no good. Leach the rebound, muscles it up, wouldn't go. Got his own rebound, puts it up again, no, again, no. It's loose on the floor and brought out of there by Woodland. And again, Caswell knocked it from behind, and he's going to get it back in return for an easy deuce. What is that, 4?
Yep.
And it's 38-26. Knox, Fraley, and Lance check in for Angola. Now here comes Stuckey, so almost a complete line change for the Hornets. And it's funny, you know, a lot of times you see teams substitute 9, 10 guys. There's a drop-off at some point. You really don't even notice they substitute.
No.
Level of play stays about the same. Bullock lost it, got it back. Here's De La Grange from the left elbow, no good, and Lance has the rebound. Angola looking to push the other way, up ahead to Weber. Pass in the corner for Fraley. Fraley off the curl to the basket. And 2 more for Jacob Fraley. He's got 10. And Angola's lead is 14, 40-26. And another near steal, but they say it was off the foot of Ryan Stuckey. And on the inbound, they missed the layup. Stuckey's got it back for Angola. All the way to the basket. Drew contact and will shoot 2.
Woodlan foul number 12, C.J. Bullock, his third, team second at the line, shooting 2, Ryan Stuckey.
Of course, with the winter, we're starting to have that schedule. Anytime we throw it out there now, it's basically tentative.
Yeah.
Watching the weather, it seems like there's just like these clippers and these mini storms that are just going to come in like right on top of each other every day or two. Missed the free throw. Knox got the rebound, scores, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Woodlan foul number 13, Nate Peters, his second at the line and shooting 1, Niles Knox.
Knox completes the 3-point play. A minute to go here in the quarter. Angola leads it by 18 now, 44-26. Here's look for the backdoor cut. Now here's Delagrange, this time from the right elbow, and that's good. Boy, when they get in trouble, those no doubt who they're looking for.
Yeah. Delagrange and Jack Way.
Delagrange, a junior, so he's kind of like the old man on the team. And 2 more here at the end of the quarter as Knox gets 2 more. And that's out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball with 1.7. They've got a chance to score again.
They do. Plenty of time.
They gave Knox 12 points, and Angola wants the full timeout. We'll take a quick break with them. We're back after this. You're watching high school basketball at Hometown Media.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
And Angola will throw it in with 1.7 seconds. They'll lob it and won't get a shot off, but an impressive first half of the Hornets. They lead at 46-28 going to the locker room, and that's the most points they've scored in the first half this season. We'll be back with more after this. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC on Hometown Media.
Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more. Welcome to Sports Stop, located in the Lakeland Commons in Fremont, one of the largest sports cards and memorabilia shops in the state of Indiana, specializing in sports cards, Pokemon, Loricana, signed and unsigned memorabilia, and more.
AMC wants to give your students a memorable experience this summer. For an unforgettable day, high school students can apply for Page Day and spend the day in session with the Indiana Senate. High school students looking for a trip of a lifetime, check out the Indiana Youth Tour and have the Washington, D.C. experience. For your younger students in the 6th grade wanting to spread their wings, Touchstone Energy Camp is perfect for them. We can't forget the young artists in the family. Students of all ages can submit their artwork to the Cooperative Calendar Art Contest. Did I mention it's all free? Find out more information or apply at www.remcsteuben.com.
46-28, Angola leads it in halftime over the Woodland Warriors, and balanced scoring for the Hornets in that first half. They had 8 players divide up those 46 points.
Balanced scoring, and a lot of it.
Yeah.
First half stats, Rupa with a couple rebounds and 5 points. Tommy Caswell with 4 steals and 4 points. Ryan Stuckey with 2 rebounds, 7 points. Stockcamp with a 3. Reed Lance with the rebound. Landon Leach with 2 rebounds and 2 points. Jacob Fraley with 10 points. Niles Knox with 8 rebounds and led the team with 12. Crew Weber had 2 rebounds and 3 points. As far as shooting in the first half, 11 out of 20 inside for 55%. 5 out of 18 outside. Cooled off a little bit there the second half of the second quarter. Overall, they shot 42% in the first half. From the line, 9 out of 13, 69%.
So coming off back-to-back games of 21 and 27 points, Niles Knox on pace to get close to that again tonight. He's got 12 here at the halftime, and we're almost to the second half buzzer, and Woodland has it come back on the floor.
That is a late entry.
It is.
That usually means an unhappy coach.
Clock's down to 40 seconds on the halftime clock, and the Warriors haven't returned. Another busy weekend for Angola coming up this week, and now Woodland's coming out just in time for the second half. Less than 30 seconds, in fact. Angola will be on the road at Garrett on Friday, and the way this team started the season, you've got to think every NECC game is big, and they'll be back home on Saturday to take on Elkhart. Of course, Angola played Garrett twice last year, and they both went overtime.
Those were intense games, too.
They were. And if you're making the trip over to Garrett, I'm thinking may have to stop in for some Sonic.
That is a good call.
So Angola's got the basketball to start this third quarter. And they try to start the way the first half did with a 3 in the corner from Fraley, but this time it doesn't go. But the ball out of bounds, last touch by Woodland. Caswell knifes his way through traffic, got it to Weber. Bobbled it, but got it right back out to Stuckey, and now Angola will reset the offense with 7:30 to play third quarter. Knox bullies his way to the basket, but took an extra step. That'll be a turnover, and they'll go back to Woodland. Wow, we played 35 seconds and already a substitution. And we're not messing around.
Nope.
Brooks will check out as Cooper Smith checks back in. Usually if you see a substitution like that early into a half, coach saw something he wasn't pleased with.
I think he caught one above the eye.
And Caswell got another steal. Got it to Knox, and that's blocked from behind, and Woodland comes out with a long outlet for Bullock, and layup no good, and Weber's got the rebound. Angola in a hurry, back the other direction. Here's Stuckey to the basket. That won't go. My goodness. And then Woodland lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with Angola, and everybody can catch their breath. Inbounds, Fraley catch and shoot three is off the back, no good. Fraley hit the deck. Niles got the rebound. Here's a backdoor cut, and Fraley can't get that one to go. Rebound fought for, and a whistle and a foul. And is that going to be Weber? Nope, Knox. They put it on Knox. That's his second. Not maybe Cruz since he come flying down the lane, but Niles stole it, couldn't get the layup to go, and then we've got a held ball, and this will be Woodland basketball. Well, it's like 3 or 4 layups Angola's already missed here in the second half.
Yeah, they'd like to have those back.
Caswell's been a menace on defense tonight. Here's the De La Grange catch and shoot, no good. And then a battle for the rebound. It ends up in the hands of Ashton Jackway, and he'll put it in. First points of the second half go to Woodland. Cuts the Angola lead to 16. Here's Stuckey, the take to the basket. That rolls off, but he's fouled and will shoot 2. That's going to go on Bullock. That's his third. Or check that, his fourth. And Stuckey to the line again. He's been there a couple of times tonight. It's out the front of the rim, no good. I'm not sure, so sure somebody didn't put a lid on that hoop at halftime.
They have rolled all the way around that rim and off.
They have. That one's no good. Knox got the rebound. That won't go. And there you go. Maybe that breaks the seal. 14 for Knox. Angola again cranking up the full court pressure all over the place. De La Grange left-handed dribble comes across the timeline, picked up by Knox. Right side, Jackway will take the 3. That's no good. And Knox has his double-double. Caswell quickly to the other end. Up top for Stuckey. Now Weber shuffled his feet before he took off. That's a turnover.
Yep, Knox is up to 11 rebounds.
He's a horse.
He gets after the boards.
I know it's still early in his career, but he's got a really good chance. Here's Jackway down the lane. That won't go. Rebound pulled down by Hertig. Now to Peters, and lost it on the way up, and Angola's got it.
I think Cruz stuck his hands in there.
Yeah. Caswell quickly to the other end, forced it down low for Knox. Now the ball's loose on the floor. We've got a held ball. This one will stay with Angola. I know it's early in his career, but boy, Knox, he's going to have a really good chance to have his name hanging up on the end of that court in that 1,000-point score section if things go as like we think they will. He had 300 and something as a freshman last year. Weber from the corner for a triple. That's no good. Knox battles for the rebound. That's loose on the floor. Another held ball. This one will stay with Woodland. And they throw over the pressure, and Jackway will get an easy 2. And it's 48-32. Kick in the corner, Fraley. That's his third 3 tonight.
3 for Jacob Fraley.
He's got 13. And that's 16 to start. Been a little quiet since, but he's back on track tonight. Here's Knox to the other end. That's blocked from behind. Angola got the rebound, and Stuckey put it in. And now Angola trying to force the turnover. They got it inside to Peters as they work through the pressure.
Goaltending.
Hey, at least we got a guy who can do it, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't always been the case.
Major line shift.
(53-34), just about midway through this third quarter. Here's Fraley, draws contact. That'll be the second team foul on Woodland here in this quarter.
Woodland foul
As Jackway picks up the foul, that's 2 on him. And Angola will inbound down on the baseline. Ball up top for Knox. He'll give it to Stuckey, and Angola will settle into the offense. Knox was trying to kick it out, and the pass was deflected, and Woodlan comes away with it. We're talking about Garrett, Angola coming up Friday. That rivalry's kind of cranked up a notch in a lot of sports the last couple of years.
It really has. That's a great rivalry.
Yes, it has. Well,
male, female.
You know, that sectional football game didn't do anything to diminish that either.
No, it didn't.
The 2 overtime games in basketball last year. And again, wholesale substitutions for Angola. As Lance Stockamp, Rupel, and Thomas all re-enter. Here's a drive to the basket and a whistle and a foul on Angola. That's going to go on Reed Lance. That's his first. That's 3 on the Hornets here in this quarter. Peters is going to jump back off the Woodland bench. Hurtig to the free throw line. And the first one's up and no good. Second one is in and out, no good. And smallest guy on the court, Haven Stockcamp's got the rebound. Stockamp jitters his way into the lane. Now throws it back out for Rupel, now to Fraley. Back to Stockamp, and Angola will settle in. Stockamp from deep, that's good. You can tell he's a pure shooter because he doesn't get discouraged.
Nope.
He just lives for the next one. Angola by 22. That's deflected. Nope. Just lost it out of bounds.
Slipped out.
We'll go back to Angola as Peters now checks in as he comes in to replace Delagrange. Stockamp lost the handle, goes into the backcourt. And I wondered if that was touched or not. A little bit of a late call, but they say that's a backcourt violation.
I think it was the right call.
Yeah, it looked like he just lost it when he spun, didn't it? Here's Peters, a little shaky on the dribble, drives into the lane, and he traveled. Rupel to Thomas, splits 2 defenders, and a whistle and a foul. Delagrange is back in. Here's the lob for Thomas. Couldn't get it to go. And Woodland back the other way. 56-34 Angola. Just under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. And another ball knocked away from behind, but nobody there to pick it up. This will stay with Woodland. Angola's done that a number of times tonight. Peters' 3 is no good. Hurtig got the rebound. And Woodland has not taken a lot of threes tonight, and here's another turnover. And really, that's probably been the biggest difference in this game is Angola's hit a ton of threes tonight. Here's Leach, strong take to the basket. 58-34. There's a bumping foul on Thomas.
Foul number 2, Ben Thomas, is third, team's fourth.
Here's a kick. Peters, little floater on the baseline, no good. Got his own rebound, put it in a foul.
Basket's good by number 13, Peters.
Peters now has 8. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play as Ruppel commits the foul. That's his first.
At the line, shooting 1, Peters.
Griffin Clear, sophomore, is checked in for the Warriors. And it rims out. Clear got the rebound and puts it up and in. He brought a little energy to the Warriors, hadn't he? Tipped out of bounds. Lance was trying to get down to the baseline and throw it in the corner for Leach. Somebody got a hand in there and knocked it away. Angola inbounds from the baseline. Lance, hard take to the basket, stripped on the way up, but a whistle and a foul will send Reed Lance to the free throw line.
Woodlan foul number 13, Nate Peters, is fourth. At the line, shooting 2, Reed Lance.
First one rolls around and falls through.
The 9th player to score tonight.
Jackway back in. Peters has a seat for the Warriors. Lance second one, nothing but net. And the Hornets lead back to 22 at 60-38. I think it's safe to say no triple overtime game tonight.
Nope.
Shot in the corner that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Klepper. And then he's going to be called for the offensive foul.
Reed Lance took that one on. Second charge they've taken tonight.
Yeah. So Angola gets it back, a chance to add to their 60 points here at the end of the third quarter. Hornets also have the possession arrow to start the fourth quarter. Here's Ruppel. Up top for Thomas. Down to 8 seconds. Kick in the corner. Ruppel's triple is short. Rebound tapped out. Stockcamp's got it. And up and under for Haven. Stockcamp that's the end of the quarter. Oh boy, that's entertaining. 62-38 after 3. Back after this on Hometown Media.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Are you ready to join the Triton Metal Products starting lineup? You could be a Triton if you have grit, a strong work ethic, and you're ready to make a meaningful difference in your life. Triton offers excellent pay, great benefits, and we will train you. Join an elite team of minds plus machines. Apply now at tritonmp.com/careers.
We head to the fourth, 62-38 Angola. Hornets will have the basketball to start this fourth quarter. Man, it's louder than a concert in here. Woodlan just a tad late coming out after the horn. And now we're good to go. Angola scored 79 here the other night. Here's Caswell for a triple. That's no good. Rebound tapped out to Fraley. We'll get it to Caswell, and Angola back with it around the perimeter. Left corner, Leach. Back to Weber, back out to Leach. Fraley again, that's been his spot. That's in and out, no good. And Peters the other way, had it knocked away and stolen from behind by Stuckey, and you can see that coming all the way, and then Woodlan returns the favor. Man, we have seen a lot of that tonight. Jackway inside, nice move, couldn't get it to go. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul on Woodlan. That's going to go on Nate Peters.
Nine different players have scored, 9 different players have grabbed rebounds.
Wow. That's his 5th foul. Herdig checks back into the ball game. Caswell kick in the corner. Leach will try the triple. No. And out of bounds. It'll be Angola basketball. Weber catch and shoot 3. That's no good. And the rebound tracked in the corner by Leach. And that's out of bounds. It'll be Woodlan basketball. Jackway inside. Herdig had it blocked. Fraley, I think, got a hand in there, and then a whistle and a foul. And that's going to go on C.J. Bullock, and he is just fouled out.
That was a frustration foul there.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he was in foul trouble from the get-go, and he really didn't get to participate much tonight. Had to sit early in the first quarter with those 2 fouls, then came in and picked up his 3rd. Leach, with that one short. And Woodlan back the other way. Angola has gone nearly the first 2 minutes of this quarter without scoring. That's probably their longest stretch of the night. Here's an off-balance shot that's up and no good from Camden Brooks, but he's fouled and he'll go to the line. Brooks working on a 2-point night. First one's up and good.
Got a shift change for the Hornets. Thomas, Stockton, Lance, Rupel.
So I guess shift change is the buzzword. Angola with 5 substitutions. Second one rolls through. Angola's lead cut back to 22. Here's Thomas in the lane, kick in the corner for Lance. Up top, Rupel got an open look. That rolls off. And Woodlan got the rebound, and He ended up having to hurry to get it across the timeline. Here's a three by Jackaway that's no good, and another rebound for Knox. Angola with numbers to the other end, and Rupel, I think he had a flashback to the football field. He was going to the end zone.
Yeah.
Herdig's three, no good. Rebound for Thomas.
All 10 players have at least one rebound.
.5:17 to play. Angola working on 3 minutes without scoring. Here's Thomas off the curl. That's off the glass, no. And that'll be Woodland basketball out of bounds. Knox nearly a steal. That's out of bounds to Woodland again. And a whistle and a foul on Woodland.
Yeah. He was beating on Haven pretty good.
And that's going to go on Brooks.
Second, team score.
Also go down as a turnover for Woodland. Inbounds comes to Thomas as we dip under 5 minutes to play in this one. Corner three from Lance is no good. And Angola, for as well as they shot the first 3 quarters, they're that cold here in the fourth. Here's Jackway, had it blocked.
Oh, stock camp.
Angola looking back the other way. Rupel thought he had Thomas, and then it was intercepted. Now a whistle and a foul. That's going to go on Stockcamp.
And for Woodland, number 22, Alex Art. And number 44, Griffin Clear.
And Angola wants the 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick break with them back after this on Hometown Media.
This is where I work.
But this place,
It's also where I live.
Sometimes people talk about a community hospital.
and what they mean is a destination, a street address.
But here it's deeper than that.
Here, community is not about a place.
It's about people.
People who want help living healthier lives.
And the people helping them get there.
The true destination is health.
And that's why now it's in our name.
Hornets on the road Friday night. They head to Garrett to take on the Railroaders. We'll have all the action right around 7:15. We go down to hear the big train whistle blow. And pretty good honor for Garrett AD Chris Depew today.
Yeah, that was a nice piece.
Unexpected trip he's got coming to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
For being the Colts Coach of the Year. Here's a turnover by Woodland. Actually, he got it for boys regular football, and then he got it in girls flag football
and
this year.
Yeah, he was the first one to have received it in both, and that's what the honor was for tonight. Or this afternoon, actually.
Knox down the lane, kick in the corner. Thomas will try a three. And boy, the Hornets have went ice cold from the field. And another line change as Coach Weber's trying to find somebody who can put the ball in the bucket. 5 new subs. Stuckey, Fraley, Weber, Leach, and Caswell. And Caswell checks in. He has been a menace on defense tonight.
Yes, he has.
And a steal. Throw up to Caswell. Contact. Couldn't get it to go. Battle for the rebound, and Woodlan will come out with it. And that'll be a held ball, and the arrow points to Woodlan. Here's a deep three. That's no good. Cleary got the rebound, and he's fouled.
Hornet foul number 1, Tommy Caswell, his third. At the line, shooting 2, number 44, Griffin Clear.
Clear's free throw is too strong. Second with no good. Angola nearly lost it out of bounds. Saved by Weber. Here's Leach. Pass in the corner to Caswell. Extra pass now for Fraley. Weber will try the three. That's no good. And the Hornets get the rebound. That'll be the 5th team foul on Woodlan. Angola's gone 4 minutes and 45 seconds in this quarter without scoring.
4th rebound of the night for Stuckey. He's been at the line 4 different times tonight. This will be his 5th.
Oh, is college football broken or what? They've got some issues.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure it's all their fault. I think things just change and they can't keep up. That's a travel. We're over and back. Things are changing like on a yearly basis.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, remember a couple, what was that, 4 or 5 years ago, Cincinnati made it to, was it the semifinal as a Power Four?
Mm-hmm.
Or a group of 4?
Group of 4, yeah.
I think those days are over.
I do too.
Here's Leach for 3, and Hornets finally knock one down from behind the line this quarter. I think, yeah, NIL has taken those chances away, just like we're not going to see nearly. Here's a lob for Stuckey, couldn't get it to go. And that'll be Angola basketball. Just like in the NCAA tournament, we're not going to see nearly as many upsets in the early rounds of that tournament because the really good players that were on the mid-major teams end up somewhere else.
They leave after 2 years.
Leach will put it up and in. And a near steal by Caswell, but he'll be called for the foul. Well, they were talking to the Miami of Ohio coach on the Sirius XM College channel today. And they were asking him, you know, is your pitch to come to Miami, the academics and all that? And he said, oh, our pitch is come here and we'll get you ready for the next school that's going to pay you the $1 million.
Really?
Yeah, he said that's our pitch.
Wow.
And he said, we'll coach you up and we'll get you ready.
Yeah, the DB from East Noble that went to Miami, he was there for 2 years and he's in Minnesota now.
Oh. Leach hit the deck hard. Will walk to the other end and he'll shoot free throws. Well, Stuckey's got double figures tonight with 10. First one's up and no good. Stuckey got the second. And here comes 5 more substitutions for Angola. Cooper Smith got inside for 2. Caswell a deep 3 and is fouled, and he will go to the free throw line. Yeah, all that playoff committee did was give us maybe 2 games in the quarterfinals, the first round, and 2 really bad games.
Yeah.
Woodlan foul, number 22, Alex Hart. Tommy Caswell on the line, shooting 3.
Did he make the first one or miss it?
He made it.
Okay.
(71-42) Angola. Well, might have to go back and look and see when was the last time Angola scored 70 plus in back-to-back games.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they've done it before, but
been a while.
a lob for Thomas. Couldn't get it to go. It was there. Pass was just a little bit low. Down to the final 90 seconds. And rims around and won't go. Long outlet for Stockamp. He'll back out, take the deep 3. That's short. Rupel with the rebound, the put back, and the foul. There's a foul on Angola.
Hornet foul, number 5, David Stockamp. At the line, shooting 2, Colin Clever. In for the Hornets, Landon Leach.
Leach will check back in for Angola. Carter Melkai checks in for the Warriors, as does Dane Adams for the final 101. Back here Thursday night for girls action. Angola will host Leo. And that's up and good. And it's 74-45 inside the final minute. Stockamp from way downtown. That's no good. Leach got the rebound. Cut for Stockamp. That won't go. Rupel on the ground. And Leach, he thought about catching and shooting that 3, and then he saw a little daylight and kind of got caught in the middle. going to be it. Hornets are going to run out the clock. And the final score, Angola 74 and Woodland 48. We'll come back and wrap it up after this. You're watching high school basketball. It's powered by the Steuben County REMC.
Tired of waiting for a doctor's referral to start physical therapy? At Indiana Physical Therapy, you don't need a prescription. You have the power to choose where you go for expert care. Our experienced therapists will help you get back to doing what you love. With over 19 locations, getting the care you need has never been easier. Take the first step towards a healthier, more active lifestyle. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Back at the Hive, where Angola wins it 74-48. And we were talking about when was the last time Angola went 70-plus in back-to-back games. You have to go all the way back to the 2021 season when they scored 77 against Fairfield on January 30th and came back against Hamilton and scored 81 on February 6th. That was the last time that they did that. They also scored 82 that year in their season finale against Lakeland, so that was a team that could get it up and down the court. They averaged 55 points a game. And this team tonight came in averaging 64. They'll add to that as they score 74 tonight. So they're going to be right around about 60, 68, 69 points a game on average once this score is added in. Really balanced attack tonight for Angola. They put a lot of players in the score column, and 10 with rebounds?
Yeah, they had 9 that scored, 10 with rebounds. Rupel tonight, 3 rebounds and 8 points. Caswell with 1 rebound and 6 points. Ben Thomas with 2 rebounds. Ryan Stuckey with 5 rebounds, 11 points. Haven Stockamp, 2 rebounds and 8 points. Reed Lance, 1 rebound and 2 points. Landon Leach, 3 rebounds and 7 points. Jacob Fraley, 1 rebound and 13 points. Niles Knox, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He ended up with 12 rebounds and 14 points. Crew Weber ended up with 4 rebounds and 3 points. As far as shooting, inside they were 16 out of 36. Outside, 8 out of 35. And, would they hit 1 3, I think, maybe in the second half?
Yeah, it wasn't many.
Yeah, so as hot as they were in the first half, 8 out of 35. It's down to the lower 20%. That'll be something that they'll discuss. As far as at the line tonight, 4-7, 24 trips to the line, and they end up with about 15 of those. So from the line, they did a nice job.
They scored 74 points, and they left a lot of points out there.
Yeah, well, when you've got 36 shots inside and 35 shots outside, putting up 71 shots in a game is a lot.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and that's a reflection of your defense, forcing turnovers and getting you the ball back.
Mm-hmm. And they did do a nice job. And the one stat that we don't normally take individually, but we saw in the first half, Tommy had 4 steals in the first half.
Yeah, and a bunch of deflections.
Yeah.
And this team had a bunch of deflections tonight. So
yeah,
that's going to be fun to watch.
Nice job overall.
Had a chance to get out and watch them play. Thinking maybe that road game to Guerin and stopping at Sonic on the way.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a plan to me. Hornets win it tonight, 74-48. They are 4-0 on the season. Woodland falls to 2-3. Next one comes up on Thursday night when the girls host Leo right here at the Hive. For Mark and Rusty, I'm Brett Briscoe. Have yourself a great night, and we'll see you Thursday with more high school basketball.